Hello, I'm Nigel Yule, Senior Director of Product Marketing for Enterprise Performance Management Oracle. I'm here with Richard Scammell from PwC. Richard, hi.
Hi there, Nigel.
Richard, I know you're Mr. Tax Expert. We've had a lot of discussions about tax, and it's a really interesting time for organisations with tax. A number of things. So maybe just set the scene in terms of the stuff that's going to be really important for organisations right now.
Absolutely, yes. So the area within tax is now more popular, more of a frontline issue for organisations than it's ever been. Certainly in the front pages a lot more.
Absolutely.
And that's generated a lot of interest within organisations to now pay more attention to tax than perhaps had been previously the case.
Right.
And so especially within the space around transfer pricing, as a result of BEPS, which is the big project run by the OECD,
right,
that is where the focus really comes in, and country by country reporting is a big issue that organisations have to deal with.
And I know you've been doing work with a whole bunch of organisations and with Oracle software, so maybe talk a little bit about some of that and the opportunity that's there for organisations.
Yeah, so I think now, as a result of that wider regulatory change, therefore companies are looking to see how they can report their tax,
right,
better transparency, understand that the systems behind the work that they do are as rigorous as possible, and therefore opportunities come for Oracle and then the wider marketplace to be able to respond to that and help clients at a different level, CFO level perhaps more than traditionally was just a head of tax. Right. And the engagement within finance and tax together is the sort of thing that's making it work really well for organisations.
Yeah, we've talked about it, but we know that a lot of these tax systems, in inverted commas, are lots of Excel spreadsheets, and so getting a proper process and an alignment with finance is the really important thing, to do tax accurately and well.
Absolutely, it's all about really understanding the requirements tax have and helping the finance function understand that, because it's always been a little bit of a scary area for everybody. And equally from the tax perspective, the idea that IT is something that they can really get some benefits from is also something that previously has been a little scary for tax. And so, in the marketplace, I'd say that there's bringing those parties together within organisations to reduce the scariness, reduce the barriers to getting this stuff done, and a massive benefit as a result.
Of course, the one thing we must talk about is cloud, because we know there's stuff around things that can help, and cloud really breaks down a number of barriers and creates a number of opportunities for organisations.
It is good that there's the tax offerings within the cloud, and certainly I think that opens up the marketplace more broadly to new customers, right, who previously perhaps struggled with the cost of having on-premise solutions, and so therefore that also sort of stimulates overall that integration with tax and finance all working together and looking to the benefits of a slightly simpler answer to the same problem they've always had.
So transfer pricing is all about making sure we can account for and correctly account for the costs, and therefore the profit we're making, or the transfer we're making. And then we've got reporting, the need to be able to report accurately on our tax provisions and so on. So those are really the two key areas?
Yeah, so overlapping that is the country by country reporting, a new requirement to be able to disclose certain information to tax authorities for every country. Right. And so you have to look at the way that you currently report, and sometimes there's quite a change needed to actually be able to do that efficiently. But it's a new thing that the whole world will be able to see that visibility that previously wasn't the case, and sometimes that's certainly something to go to tax authorities, but actually it's now something that's potentially going to be public. Right. And that obviously adds even more interest and attention from everybody involved.
Thank you very much for sharing all that. It's been really useful, and thank you for joining us.